Hello. Welcome to another Restream in this fantastic tournament, main tournament of 2024. We're playing all dungeons key sanity. We got Lanabean versus Tenit, and I have one wild, obscure life form on commentary with me. How are you doing, Obscure?
A wild one. Wow. Gotta catch me while I'm here. I might disappear.
No, don't disappear.
Hello, Nilsson. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm excited for more rando.
So am I. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
This restream is very last minute. So last race I restreamed 9 hands versus Christanian. I just memed with Lana. I was like, do you know what? If you get consent for me to restream you guys, I will totally do it. And she was, I already got it. And I was, oh yay. Now I have like an hour to get a crew, and then I DM'd you, and everything worked out.
Yeah. When jokes go very, very right.
Or wrong, depending on how the seed goes. Oh, alright. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, that's definitely a good start. We want one of those.
Alright, so 80 keys, so we will have to do literally everything, and hopefully we don't last locate. It will always happen in this mode.
Exactly. It's basically find all the stuff until we're missing one castle tower key, and then it's do we gamble GT.
So, how do you normally route 80 keys?
I've started doing the Sank start, so I would do similar things. They've got starting boots, so I think it'd mostly be what they're doing now. Although, given that very early sword, we might see an early Hyrule Castle just to get it done and out the way, because you never know if your opponent's done the good old uncle start. So rather than put yourself at a disadvantage from the go,
yeah,
might be an idea.
We did get a very nice tree pull for bombs, which we will need in Kakariko.
Exactly, and with the extra keys and bits and pieces placed around the world rather than in their dungeons, the chances of getting early bombs are a lot more limited than normal. So getting that early bomb tree pull is very, very nice. I'm sure both runners will be happy.
I'm not gonna lie, I would be pretty happy with the bush crabs as well this early on, throwing out 5 rupees.
Exactly. I mean, most of the time we do get 100 rupees. Oh, Lana's saving a queen. Okay. Divergence. I like this.
Okay, what do we have in Link's house? Nothing. Well, I mean, Heart Container is quite nice this early on. I am surprised that Lana stays and quits and not... I mean, I guess skipping Kakariko's a thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal at this point. She might be trying to scout out the flute, because if she... Or even a bottle. Because if you can bring that to Kakariko, you might be able to get an extra check or avoid going back into Kakariko very early. So we'll see if this pays off for Lana, but it's not really much of a gamble because I don't think there's going to be really any time loss here. So I actually quite like it.
Ooh, I got a big key in the Sunken Treasure. Oh, Moon Pearl.
Ooh. Okay.
I mean, if you get a glove and hammer, or 2 gloves in Kakariko, this is gonna actually work out for Lana in that case, because you can just dive into Dark World.
Exactly, she might decide to go from the south side up through Kakariko and then, yeah, end up in Dark World, so... We'll see what happens. Of course, with keys as well, we've always got that Eastern play that could be on the table here.
That's what I did. It might make turn... Oh, Lana.
Oh, Lana, no! Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's under control.
Oh, now sword for Tenit.
Okay.
And hammer.
There's that hammer.
Flippers. Interesting.
Okay.
Not much in Mini Molder Cave, but... I mean, I guess Blue Mail is quite nice this early on.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, especially for Lana right now, being on 1 heart.
Yeah, and running around this area is not quite like it's not the best area. Oh, big heat. Okay, so Obscure, I have to ask you. You have played this game quite a few times.
Once or twice.
Why do we always get big key to swamp before like the smaller key?
That's a very, very good question.
Oh,
okay.
That's gonna work out pretty well for Lana.
Yeah, it really is. So if she still decides to go up from south side, it's going to be very nice routing into Dark World.
As long as she doesn't die from the crabs.
Nah, she's got it. She's a professional.
She sure is. Also, for anybody that doesn't know how the group, like the standings in the groups are, Lana is pretty much forced to win this game to still have a chance to advance the brackets. She's currently, what did we say, 1 and 3?
1 and 3, yeah. Whereas I think this is Tenit's second game, so I think it is a he, isn't it?
Nah, she.
I'm saying he. Oh, is it a she? Okay, my apologies. So Tenit, I think this is her second game. So I think she won. Yes, so she won the first game. So this is now her game 2. So if she wins this, she's going to be in a very good place to be going through.
Ooh, Lana. I was gonna say, I think she actually advances pretty much because Wombat, that's in the same group, is 1 and 4, and Lana will be 1 and 4 as well. So Tenit will already have like 2 wins.
Two, yeah. So I don't know who she's got left, but
oh yeah, she has Wombat and Delia as well. So never mind, she might not be completely.
Yeah. But I think she'll be in a very, very, very strong position to go through because she'll have 4 races, and I think she'll only need to win 1 more to guarantee second place.
Yeah, I'd rather be in that position.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, big games for both of them.
I think they're playing tomorrow as well, Tenit and Lana, in cross fund, I think.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. Early bombos. Not sure if that's needed or not, but at least having 1 medallion early is quite nice. Yeah,
definitely. And the bombos, I always appreciate that medallion as well, because regardless of the enemy, it usually kills them. And it can get you out of some scrapes, really.
I actually like I actually like this routing for Lana because she will do all of this stuff before she gets her hammer, like Dark World axes.
The only thing is, she's missing out on that Master Sword, so can't check the first chest in Castle Tower, which I don't think is usually a big deal, but it would have been an extra check that she might have been able to get a little bit of an early advantage if it was something useful.
Castle Tower doesn't even exist.
It doesn't exist until we've got both keys in GT.
Why did you say that? Why?
I'm just saying it how it is.
I mean, you're not wrong. It tends to be, like, right there, right? So... I mean, Lana might just get, like, I don't know, cape and a mirror here, and she can do in front of... like the first chest in Castle Tower.
Yeah, or one of the other 2 swords, or remaining swords that are out there.
Oh, there's the bottle she wanted.
Yes, so that will at least give her 1 extra check, and it depends if Tenit goes. I mean, there's a bunch of bottles. Because I would believe after this, so Tenit now also has full Dark World access. So once she's done with these Zora checks, which Lana's also done, wouldn't surprise me if she just goes straight into Dark World and we can start scoping out some of that stuff. And leave Hyrule Castle till later. Maybe she finds the mirror later, able to do everything all in one go.
Man, there's money everywhere, you see it. This is quite sad for Tenit though. Hopefully they can, well, they will not be able to, unless there's money. I mean, if there's money on Sortilege, you kind of have to do it, right? So just grab the money.
Is she gonna farm? Oh,
She has probably checked the drop.
yeah. A little unfortunate, just shy there of the 500.
Setting up her death ward from Lana. This is gonna take a while because blue mail.
Yeah. But on blue mail, the green guard and the chain guard do the same damage, so it doesn't matter which one she takes the death from.
See, this is why I invited the fish here. Also former main tourney winner. Just he knows the stuff.
Exactly, like this. Yeah, this is my tournament from 2 years ago. God, has it been 2 years already? Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez, I am old.
See, I only needed one of you former winners to not qualify this year, so I could make it to brackets.
Well, yeah, I didn't qualify by not entering. That's always a short way of not going through it.
We should have one of those. We should have one of those rules. Like, if you won a tournament, you should automatically be in the tournament.
Exactly. And then after 10 years, do a winners of winners tournament.
I mean, imagine if it's the same winner over and over, though.
Well, no, because whoever wins. So last year was GGW, so
Yeah.
he would have to resign.
Oh, you meant like that. Okay.
Yeah, so it's I can't even remember who's won it. So it'd be me, Dante, GGW, Andy. So and there's probably another person in there as well. I can't remember. So it'd only have to go another 5 more years, and we'd get the winners of winners tournament.
Okay, we got a small key to Meyer. I'm not a... it's nice to have a small key whenever you get to dip Meyer, but it's not the most important small key.
No. It's really not. It's like getting a small key of Meyer, and it's like, oh yeah. It's like, these keys exist.
It's like whenever you get small keys, I don't know. GT. I mean, it's nice if you need to do stuff in GT, but it's not super important.
Yeah, or Skullwoods. It's like, have I got more than one key?
Okay, so the bottle Lana got is not... Oh, well, okay. Yeah.
Ooh, that's some nice mitts though.
Just mitts in its vanilla dungeon. Oh, nice chicken clip from Lana. Or
so this opens
stuck
up
in the wall.
This opens up a couple more options now for Tenit, with the Smith chain. Do you take the Smith on the world tour? Or do you just leave the Smith behind and wait for the mirror and do it later?
I think I would just grab the Smith and just stop in Hype Cave instead of going all the way to Catfish or something like that.
Yeah. I think for me in this situation, I probably would have gone to Catfish because it's 80 keys and there's never a good time to go to Catfish.
But Catfish never has any. Totally did not lose a turning race due to Catfish having progression. Oh, big key to Eastern.
Oh.
I like that you sound like ew, and I was like, yay.
Yeah. On these key modes, especially cross keys, Eastern big key always tends to be my go mode. So I'm always a little bit sus when I find an Eastern big key early.
It's fine. You just find a bow in Hype Cave.
I'm actually very proud of Tenit right now because I definitely would have skipped that hammer pegs, forgetting that I just picked up the mitts 5 seconds ago. So well done for remembering that.
How many digs are we gonna do here?
Apparently a lot.
I think, okay, this is a small key to GT. Well, talking about those GT small keys.
The game heard you.
I think it was Magnets, Hans versus Christanian. Earlier they had 20, 28 digs.
Ooh.
For
28
bombs.
digs.
For bombs, even.
Yeah, I feel like when it's a lot of digs, like after 10 digs, you just give up because it's never anything. You're just digging for nothing.
Sometimes I get stressed out, like if you like I don't know why, because you know you will not fail, right? But like I always stress out. I'm like, am I actually gonna finish this one? Okay, we're getting some divergence here. Lana dipping Skullwoods. I don't.
Yeah,
Tenit
again,
skipped it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how far Tenit decides to go with that Smith. If she decides to quit out from hype here. I mean, maybe if she gets flute, she would.
I feel like that's like such a hard decision to do. Like if you even if you get flute, like if you're committed to catfish, going all the way to catfish,
Yeah,
you do it. Nice map to pod. Small key to ice. Pod. Skullwoods, okay.
Okay, well, small key cave there, and Lana picked up a small key to pod there in the big key chest in Skullwoods.
Okay, so I actually had to think for a second, but in this mode, it's actually quite nice to have the small key to Skullwoods, because you're not guaranteed a small key when you drop down in the pinball room, or whatever it's called.
So we've got flippers, mitts, bombos.
And Ice Palace big key.
And Ice Palace big key, and an Ice Palace small key. I wonder what this seed is suggesting for us.
It's not told like they want you to, like, you know, go to, go all the way to Cold Stare, right?
Yeah, I don't, I mean, it'll be interesting. I mean, Lana's the only one with the bombos. Was that Hyrule Castle? She picked up?
I think so, yes.
So, I mean, that option isn't known to Tenit yet. So we'll see what she decides to do after Catfish. Well, I guess she'll hand in the Smith. See, that's the thing now. Like, you've got to go all the way back to Kakariko to hand in the Smith for one check. That's always kind of the downfall of making this play. If you haven't got like a flute or something to activate or anything to do there. We didn't find the Fire Rod. We didn't find the Thieves Town Big. So it's a little unfortunate here. She didn't find anything along the way. But we'll see if Lana does the same. But Lana might decide not to pick up the Smith, knowing she has Ice Palace.
Also, see, I told you, there's nothing on Catfish.
Nothing ever on Catfish unless you lost location.
Also, with the way Lana routed, what is it called now? Village of Outcasts, I do think she was gonna... It feels like she's gonna save and quit here, when she gets mid.
Quite possibly.
And just dive Ice Palace. Because she did, like, Brewery, Dig Game, not Dig Game, Chess Game, and C-Shape before going to Thieves.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea there.
What the fuck is this remix? That really caught me off guard.
Lana was not impressed with the shield. Okay, there's the bombos. So now Tenit has that option to go to Ice Palace.
Yeah, the thing is, like, do you feel... I mean, we have Blue Mail, we have Mass Sword, but we don't really have that much health, right, for Ice.
These are people in the main tournament. They've made top 128.
Yeah, but I've seen people in the main tournament actually die at Cold Stare, I'll say.
I believe in them both. They got this. Easy. Easy peasy.
So, let's see what this Smith got for us. Hopefully something good, right?
Yeah, I mean, you've made this trek to do all this. Although, Tenit was able to route in a few other things, which was quite nice. And not worth it.
I feel like that one certain Palmen cut would be very happy. 50 rupees.
So it looks like Tenit is going back into Dark Lord here.
I think they're just gonna grab. Maybe they do Skullwoods here.
Yeah,
or...
I think this must be a Skullwoods play.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe they skip Skullwoods, but then it would have be like just force just grab purple chests and just
yeah.
it's just like very slow to do.
Yeah, it's nice that Tenit kind of had the foresight here, like to split this up. Lanabean is not gonna have that option.
Wait, did Lana just do 2 checks in Skull? But she didn't drop down. And she didn't take the key from the pot here.
Yeah, I think you might be right there.
Which is quite aggressive when you think about it.
Well, she's going back in there now.
Okay, yeah, but yeah.
So, you said she was setting up for a save and quit. Because I thought it was a bit strange. She was going to Stumpy, then to Dig Game, then to pick up the blacksmith. So she's kind of choosing to skip out on Hype Cave for a little bit longer, which won't actually be an issue because Hype Cave, being Hype Cave, gave us nothing apart from small keys.
Speaking
we can pick up at any time. Yeah.
Fire small again. I mean, the good part with getting all these like small keys, like Meyer and such, whenever you find small keys, like you will run out of like the stupid small keys whenever you're looking for like Castle Tower smalls. It's just like there's like 9,000 small keys in this game.
So I'm thinking Lana is going to hand in the smith and then do purple chests. I don't know, maybe not.
It would make sense, to be honest.
Yeah, because, I mean, she's still got hype.
Who cares about Hype Cave?
Yeah. Let's see where Tenit goes. So, I mean, they've basically done the same stuff now, apart from Lana has done Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, this is Ice Palace, 100%.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, the seeds suggested it. Go to Ice Palace. You've got everything for it. Yeah, it's a little bit dodgy because you don't have the best loadout for this dungeon.
But like you said, they're professionals. They're
exactly.
in the main tourney. And this is a good way to like just see how these runners they're reading the seed basically. Like this seed is screaming Ice Palace, they're going to Ice Palace. So Fire Rod in here says Fire Lux 5 or Lamp.
I mean, it's going to be Samaria on the big key chest.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. The game's just gonna laugh at you and be like, you cannot icebreaker this seed.
Mm-hmm.
Nice drops here, so we're forced to use bombos, which takes a lot of magic. I guess this
and again,
like purple chest into Agina, right?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, that could give Lana an extra check. That's or an extra couple of checks. I mean, this could potentially be quite big if something's in the purple chest here, especially if it's like mirror or flute or something. Like this might take Tenit quite a while to get back to purple chest because it's a little bit isolated until she maybe finds like the Thieves Town big key or even maybe the Fire Rod. Massive.
I mean, you cannot beat the game without it, right?
True.
I mean, we only have 16 arrows on Lana's side, so you need a few to kill Armos Knight.
Exactly. I mean, we don't need the bow, we just need to poke things.
Now the hardest trick in the game, remembering how to do Ice Plus, what is it called, bomb jump.
Bomb jump, yeah. That was the lamp there in Agina's cave. Nice to have, but not super required for these runners.
Steve first try from Tenit. I like the setup she's using. I'm not comfortable with the setup she's using, but
yeah, I use the other setup where you keep your sword out and move up and down. So I'm wondering if Lana might be going somewhere different now, because she is choosing to go into Hype Cave. So do you think she might go to Catfish, or maybe even to Palace of Darkness? She'll have 2 keys.
I feel like this might be a pod play instead of Catfish, because you're only gonna get 2 items.
Yeah.
Pyramid and Catfish. Then again, I might be wrong as well. Okay, incoming Cadence Mori here. You said it, not me.
Yeah, well, I'm ready. Well, okay, someone's given them the wrong seed.
I guess
But Quake is nice though. Yeah. Well, you won't say no to that, because I mean you feel a little bit more relieved once it comes to Thieves Town, not Thieves Town, Total Rock and Misery Mire.
Oh, so
yeah,
I like this from Lana. Shaking Pyramid and then going straight to pod.
Although, funny enough, neither of them decided to check the bomb shop, so we still don't know. Actually, we don't have any information.
I mean, it's AD. You don't need to check, right?
True.
This is not gonna work for Tenit though. You're
No,
not gonna be able to kill one of the free swords.
A little bit overeager there on the bombos, but not a big deal. Just a few more fireworks.
Oh,
Oh, that is very, very nice. And we know the mountain's in play as well, because Lana has. Oh my god.
Okay, game. Okay.
So what were we saying about Ice Palace being the play?
Yeah. I don't know. It feels like that's quite spicy there.
It really is. That hook shot. I mean, I can imagine it's not going to take Lana that long to go over to Ice Palace after she's probably finished clearing out pod. Ice Palace is next on her list. I mean, so far, Tenit seems to be hitting the route a little bit better than Lana at the moment. But I mean, we're still early days and there's still very, very little between them right now.
Yeah, it's only 26 minutes into the seed in AD keys, so there's a lot of things that can swing different ways here. It could just be that Lana finds like Cadence Mori in here, and it can just Icebreaker, and it will be a little bit faster of Ice Palace.
That's very true. Very, very true. And funny enough, before we start... Oh, okay.
I don't want to be that person, but I feel like, sure, having the hook shot is nice and all that, but that mirror is more massive in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a very, very nice mirror. And Lana's not afraid to hover as well.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna ask you if you knew if he hovers. Look at this, by the way. This is insane.
Yeah, this is what me and Nelson were talking about before the race started, about Lana's insane mimic clipping.
Jesus Christ. That is actually frightening to watch. Like, I hate seeing that. Like, I love it, but I also, like, if I was gonna play Lana, Jesus Christ, stop.
Yeah. Just avoid pod at all costs. Pray for that bow.
Should be illegal to be able to mimic it like that.
It should be illegal to be good at the game.
Yeah. Just
Getting bullied a little bit.
See, the worst part is not the puffs; it's the freaking ice that falls on you.
So Tenit decided to use the top wall there a little bit. Can you?
No. Oh.
You got this. Okay.
Well, small key to pod.
Oh my god. Another meme that always comes true.
Okay, one puff is down.
Okay. Oh my god, that one was fast.
Oh, another small key to pod. Oh, and there's King.
Mario.
It's hard to
Oh! Okay,
no.
she...
Oh.
That was so like she used the iframes. I know when you're in the moment, it's difficult to think on your feet, but she used the iframes from the puff to go left. I was about to say she's such a genius there because she was stuck between the puff and the eyeball, and it took damage from the puff, like to take 1 heart. Oh man!
I think I clenched my asshole a little bit too much. Oh Jesus!
Man. Okay, well. Now this is mind games for Tenit right now because she's gonna have to be like, okay, we need to reset, need to refocus.
See that's why I told you earlier. Even if they're good runners in the main turn, you can still die at the gold there.
Oh yeah, it's one of those things. Oh
nice, temper sword. Jeez.
Well, that's definitely gonna. Okay.
This pod has been stacked.
Yeah. Did AFG roll the seed?
Apparently.
I believe in pod.
That's why I've been living in this Discord channel called Bean Pod for like the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. Green pendant is Eastern. Oh, hey, vanilla. Oh. Yay. Oh, we have all the medallions.
Okay, well, at least we're not going to be worried about that. I mean, I think that's even more boring than a ice rod hunt, trying to find a medallion hunt for Go mode.
Oh yeah, I feel like I feel like you're correct there. Like being on a medallion hunt. Is that a fire rod?
That is a fire rod.
We could potentially do stuff in TR, but Tenit doesn't have. What is it called now?
Samaria.
Lana will have though.
But do we really want to go into TR?
I mean, we have one small key and a fire rod, and we will have a big key, and we have an ice rod. We might pick up a few more small keys TR.
Lana. She got her shield stolen. It's a Lana move right there.
I would probably dip TR because you all like you like we have played this game before. There's always good progression stuff in TR.
That's very true. There's a lot of checks in Turtle Rock, and it's kind of if you don't do it now, you don't ever do it until you're running out of things to do. But at the same time, we've just picked up Fire Rod. We've got Mirror and we've got Samaria sitting in Palace of Darkness. And we haven't seen what's on the rest of the mountain yet. We've still got a lot of checks here. If we find like a Thieves Town big key or other things, we might decide to leave Turtle Rock alone.
Nah, that Swamp Small will be in there. Oh, Pod Small.
Oh, I thought that was going to be the Swamp Small there.
So I think combined between these two runners, that's 5 Pod Small keys together, like combined.
I think so, yeah, because it's 2 in Pod, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so.
Which is just insane. Oh, big key. The desert. Can't do anything in desert quite yet. Oh, bow. That bow might push Tenit to pod.
Yeah, quite possibly.
We also do have the big key to Eastern as well, so a little more like incentivized to go to pod, I think, with that.
Yeah. I mean, she might still do something up to chain chomps. I mean, doing like the first 3 or 4 checks in Turtle Rock, it's not a huge time commitment. So potentially, even if I had like 3 keys, I might just do that up to chain chomps.
Yeah.
Well, they're saying that Tenit hasn't got a Turtle Rock small key. So she'd only be able to do the first 3 at this point.
That's true. But there might just be a TR small in TR, to be honest.
Possibly, yeah.
I mean, that or like we still have Hookshot Cave as well, and Super Bunny, and oh well, I mean Tenit doesn't even have Samora yet, so that's ruled out. Lana will be the one
that's very true.
Probably... I mean, I don't know if Tenit.
Small detail.
I don't know if Tenit hovers. So.
I'm not sure.
I feel like everybody's like getting insanely good at hovering. these days, so I've been trying to practice hovering as well.
I mean, unless you're someone like Nobly, you're not necessarily going to be hovering to rock.
Tempered Sword.
So that's all 4 swords accounted for.
I mean, I did watch, like, what was that? Like a daily race or something? It was somebody that, like, it was like cross keys or cross hunt. And every reward hovered to compass chest in TR. And you got mirror out of it and just crushed everybody.
Oh my god.
No, Moldor, please. Oh, thank you. Oh, Kana.
Kana blue.
We got the wrong K for Tenit.
Well, that gives Tenit the spike cave option at least.
Yeah, that's true. This should be easier for Lana than for Tenit because of the Tempered Sword.
Yeah. Oh my god, Coldstead stood no chance.
Wait, did you even see Colts there? I did. Oh, there's a small key. Oh.
Ooh, okay, so that's... I mean, that's potentially going to be a time loss or a huge time save or for Lana here, so...
Based on how this seed is, like, doing its thing, it's probably something in our basement.
Yeah, but at the same time, we have found a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we're only 35 minutes in, and we can do a lot of things, and it's... I mean, it's 80 keys, but still, it feels a little bit like Jetty.
Yeah. Feels like this early game's been quite stacked, so late game we're going to be searching a lot and finding garbage, and probably be having to meme to fill in the time.
I mean, we're pretty good at that. Okay, we haven't checked Sora yet. This is the first time.
Talking of memes.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest memes in the game. Oh, there's a big key. That's unfortunate for Tenit as well, because they're forced up one more time.
Yeah.
Unless it's like one of those useless big keys, like Skullwood's big key. Or Hera big in this case as well, like Don Hera.
Or even something like GT big that we can pick up later, but Tenet's not going to know that and will probably make the play for it if she's short on a big key.
It's gonna be in the back of her mind.
Mm.
And I like, that's like one of the worst feelings, just having that in the back of your mind and being like, oh my god, there's a big key, I can't get it, blah blah blah, and then you get stressed out.
But I mean, the good news in a way, so Samaria, Mirror, and all that stuff is in pod. And that will also give her availability to go through Turtle Rock. And hopefully she'll pick up a few more small keys. So when she does go up the mountain and pick up that big key, she can then dive into Turtle Rock and maybe finish it off. So that could be an option later.
Yeah, that is true. Tenit does have that fire rod, so we can just go and beat Skullwoods now as well.
Yeah.
Oh, big key. To Thieves Town.
Okay.
Now you're definitely going to Thieves Town, and then when you're Tenit, you will do that purple chest. We know there's nothing there, but you will probably do it afterwards.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Like, even with Turtle Rock there, we found a bow, we found Turtle Rock big key, we found fire rod. You know, we found all this good stuff up the mountain. Will we necessarily want to go that deep into Turtle Rock at this point, when we've just opened up 2 dungeons?
I think Lana will go into PR, to be honest.
Yeah. And then we got that big key up on Floating Island. If that ends up being Palace of Darkness big key.
That would be bad for Tenit, though.
Well, let's say that. Where was Eastern Big Keys? Because Lana doesn't have that yet.
I think it was up here on Mountain. Because they have done the same thing, Tenit and Lana, except that Lana done...
Oh no, wasn't it Hammer Pegs?
Oh, it might be, yeah. Oh, Desert Spell Small on Magic Bath.
Wait, so Lana done Smith Chain and left Hammer Pegs?
Yeah, it looks like it. Which is also questions for me in my head.
Yeah. Now I'm doubting if that's right, but I mean that Thieves Town big key will be a little bit of a bailout here for Lana because it will give her reason to go back to Village of Outcast.
I mean, especially if the big key is the Skullwood's big as well on the floating
Yes.
island. But I'm definitely 100% sure that there was a big key in Hermitex and it was Eastern House.
Yeah, pretty sure that's how it was, but yeah, I mean, hopefully she hasn't forgotten about it because it'd be a shame for a race to come down to something like that.
Show normal syndrome. Thanks for a bit. See, this is pretty cool. I can actually interact with my own chat while actually doing commentary instead of just hiding behind people talking.
I know, imagine being on your own stream.
I know, right? I mean, I've been picking up doing commentary a few times now. It was a while since I actually dived into doing this part, so...
Yeah, same. I haven't done comms for a while. I think the last time I was on your stream, I was playing Alex Kidd in GTA.
Yep.
Good memories. That was fun. We need more marathon. Oh, that's...
That's good or bad?
I mean, it's good because it gives us more stuff to do, but Tenit needs to get over to pod, but hopefully... I mean, it's really going to come down to Floating Island. If that's the pod big, that, like you said, it's going to be really punishing for Tenit.
I feel like...
Because then it... Sorry.
No. Say, I was gonna think for a second there.
I was just gonna say no. It could potentially just be a double dip required here for Palace of Darkness, so maybe it's not too big of a big deal if it is the pod big, because then regardless it will be a double dip.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking that Lana will be able to do Swoop right after Skullwood.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Thieves Town and into Swamp. Yeah, this is definitely going straight into TR for Lana. I think, at least. I mean, okay, Champ.
We'll find out in a moment. Yeah.
Moth, please.
Yeah, this moth is behaving badly.
It's enough. Oh, we have our first pendant. Wait a second. So we have green pendant that we can do. That was a pendant. Is Thieves Town a pendant? It's always a pendant, right?
Yeah. We don't know yet. Well, I guess we'll find out because I'm thinking that's where Tenit's going next.
Are we having?
And here's the big moment. Possibly. I mean, we still need one more Skullwood small key to put it in play.
Big key to... Oh, it was Hera.
Okay. That's not a big deal.
Well, that's good for Lana, actually, because you have a small key, so now you're gonna do everything in Hera, because you're not gonna leave one chest behind, if you can full clear it. I hope, at least.
So yeah, I mean, if Tenit now finds the pod key in Thieves Town or somewhere around here before going into pod, like potentially she could just single dip pod here.
Oh, it's Lana that has the map for... I was almost excited. I was gonna say, oh, now we can know the pendant or not. And I was like, oh no.
Well, Hera's a crystal, but we need that anyway. Not sure what color.
Probably 5-6. So for Tenit, since this small key to Hera wasn't cold there, hopefully there's nothing in the basement for a while. Well, at all. For Tenit.
Yeah. So I mean, Hera big and the basement chests here could be potentially quite devastating here for Tenit. I mean, it won't be GG. But
No.
certainly.
Well.
Could take her a little while to get back here if it's something.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a fan of Lanabean and you want her to make brackets, this is exactly what Lana needs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, having disadvantage on the seed right now.
Oh, well, that's
Disgusting.
not helpful.
Well, to be fair, at least we don't need to think about this whole shenanigan of, you know, fake powdering, because we have powder.
True.
But it's not like you're gonna prioritize the mushroom.
Yeah. I mean, potentially, so if Tenit does decide to finish off Ice Palace and then goes get that big key, like, she might decide just to go back into Hera because it's right there. And go finish it off.
Yeah.
With that mushroom. But we'll see. It's still a time commitment because Tenant hasn't even done Spike Cave yet either, so might just decide to do all of it in one go.
I just gotta say that I love the Emissary from Lana because it's like everywhere. Like the music is everywhere. Well, that's one dungeon full cleared. Well, another one. Gotta turn into DJ Khaled here and be like, another one. Okay, moment of truth. Is this a pendant? Or a crystal? And Lana did not dip TR.
Yeah, she's decided to do Spike Cave first, which is a little surprising. Well, I mean, that's fine. It's, like I said, she's got a lot of options back down off the mountain, so...
Oh, small key.
I don't...
TR. It's a pendant!
And it is a pendant.
Oh,
there's a Castle Tower key in Spike Cave. Oh.
So, pedestal is full play.
Yep. Well, minus one Skullwood small key.
Yeah, but that one will show up.
Yeah. You can assume that's going to be in logic somewhere.
It's just going to be book compared anyways. Wait, did I say that out loud? Am I a memer?
Did you say the thing in your head out your mouth?
Yeah, it happens from time to time. Can't help it.
Okay, well, we're instantly going to get an answer about that mushroom.
Well, hopefully it's nothing for Tenit. Yeah, it's just a map.
Well, I think we're pretty good for information now.
Yeah, I don't think that's missing is a 5-6, so...
Yeah. But we'll figure it out later.
But this actually smells like you have to do Swamp here for after you're done Skull and Thieves, because you don't have many options left.
Yeah. Well, for Tenant, I mean, she needs to go into Pod next.
She'll probably do Eastern first and then...
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Unless you just go and pull Ped before you even think about Pod, and you somehow lock yourself into Pod Big on Pedestal, so...
Yeah. I mean, if you can go... I mean, it's a green pendant as well, Eastern, so that's 7 checks. Plus the 3 in Sahar's Closet, which we know about. So, yeah, if you can put out the big key, then you can just single dip Pod. Grab that mirror, grab that Samaria, go into Swamp. And I mean, the way the seed is turning out right now, like, it's just follow the progression.
I was a little bit worried that... Oh, not worried or worried, but it looks like Tenant thought about Ice Palace again. But don't do ice without dipping Pod, so you can use Icebreaker.
Exactly, yeah. You kind of want to wait off for the Samaria. I'm surprised she's going for Sahar's Closet first when Eastern's green pendant. I don't think she knows that yet, though, so she's going to find out now. So, yeah, that's why she would have done it that way around.
It's just going to be like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's just like, ugh.
I mean, we have all done it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually interested to see what's inside Eastern. We had that
Yeah.
Eastern big quite early, so...
I think right now, pod key is kind of like, well, the pod big key is kind of like the real big question mark of this seed.
Yeah. That and flute, I would say.
Yeah. Because we're very close to GT mode.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Yeah.
I
Well,
wonder
yeah,
where all
we'll
the
still need-
TR smalls are.
Yeah.
I mean, probably Swamp Palace at this point. Probably one inside PR as well.
I mean, the only bad thing for Tenit is that Spike Cave Castle Tower key.
Yeah, that one will be quite rough to like
Yeah.
mount in at this point.
So it'll be quite interesting to see when she goes back there.
We have a bottle. That's actually Tenet's first bottle, I think. Based on their tracker.
Yeah, because I think one was at Hyrule Castle.
Oh yeah! Tenet haven't done
Yeah.
Hyrule Castle.
So if she can avoid that, well, if she does that with the 5-6, the big red bomb.
Sorry, I got Dr. Mario's song in my head.
It's a great song.
It's pretty catchy, not gonna lie. Well, so far this Eastern Palace haven't been that sexy, to be honest.
Yeah. Good news for Lana. She's remembered she hasn't done hammer pegs, so she will get her Eastern big now.
So in a perfect world for Lana, there will be a pod big in Swamp whenever she
Yes.
does Swamp here afterwards. But it definitely feels like Lana has the route at the moment.
Yeah, I mean a little bit because of that mirror just giving her such nicer mobility around the world, especially when we're lacking the flute still.
Oh, small key. Okay.
Ew.
Well, it was bound to happen that we found that one, to be honest. Because it puts Hyrule Castle into logic, so... Well, Zealot's chest and whatever it unlocks, I don't know key logic.
Yeah, it's the Zelda's chest and Boomerang chest.
Ha, boomer.
You only find people over 50 in that chest.
Jesus Christ. Maybe you insulted my YouTube crowd that will watch this race.
Oh, sorry, Nelson's YouTube crowd. It's like all those TikTok videos.
Yeah.
And it's like they're talking to like 18-year-olds and they're saying like, how old is old? And they're like, anyone who's born before 2000. I was like, oh, that hit me right in the feelings.
Definitely seen a few of those. I'm like, yeah, well, thank you.
It's like, please, algorithm, please stop giving me these videos.
Well, this dungeon was depressing. Like this song, please, just throws me off every single time. Like in this MSU pack, Jesus. Like my brain actually stops for a second. This is like an MSU you shouldn't use when you have ADHD because it will make you like stop working. Well, being penned was nothing as well.
Yeah, that was pretty sad dungeon.
How do people discover things like Icebreaker? That's a good question, which I cannot even answer. That's the same thing as we have Speckleclip in Swamp Palace. I have no idea how people, well, Specs, or Specs that he calls himself now. I don't know how people try these things out, but I guess people want to find glitches and they find ways to do it.
Yeah. I mean, I think with Specky Clip, and I could be wrong on that, it's just like a variation because Herapot was not found too long before that.
Yeah.
So he probably experimented. I mean, there was always a thing people were thinking like, oh, let's try and find a way to skip flippers for Swamp. And it's like no one ever thought about skipping the hammer until Specs came along.
God bless Specs, because thank God we don't need a hammer for... I was very against Spec Clip in the beginning, but now that I realized how good it is, thank you.
I mean, it's a very powerful clip, and it makes the dungeon a little, like, much more enjoyable.
It's not as bad as it used to be.
Yeah. I mean, some of the glitches that have been discovered are... Like, people will actually look into the code and, like, with all the ancilla stuff and, you know, just setting certain things in certain slots and... So yeah, it's a little bit of a science as well for some of the clips and glitches.
Yeah, I think also like you can always joke about that people are nerds and stuff, but like I think there is actually a category out there that actually this comes down to like a lot of different games in general. Like you glitch hunt. Like there's people out there just playing games to like hunt down glitches to improve games. And I mean, is it good? Maybe that people are finding all these glitches, but I mean, it's still fun. Like a game like this one that is like 33 years old, that people are still finding glitches.
Yeah. And plus, it's a huge community as well, and the more people that are playing this game, people are going to accidentally do things, and then when something accidentally happens, people are like, "Oh, why did that happen?" And then you get a crowd of people who try and go out and discover and find out why this actually happened. Because I think that's kind of what happened originally with what's it called? The Misery Mine one, Spooky.
Oh yeah, Spooky, yeah.
Because there was the Spooky where you set it up in the dungeon, you throw a Samaria block off the bridge and you set it up. That was the original Spooky. It lasted about 30 minutes before they discovered the flute and then picking up the rock.
I'm not gonna lie, the routing Tenit just did in pod kind of hurt my brain for a second.
Oh yeah, I forgot. So we talk about glitches when we've got a game going on.
Yeah, but right now they're just doing kind of the same thing. So, but now we're gonna get new stuff because Lana's doing the thing we talked about. The thing,
that dungeon with all the water.
Yeah, the one with the spec clip that we're just gonna see now in action.
Specky Dungeon.
We should rename Swamp Specky Dungeon. You know what? By the way, since we're closing in like the hour mark here, go and follow the runners, and make sure to follow my commentators as well on Steam.
Oh. Then I'll never stream.
I mean, you do every blue moon, all of a sudden.
Yeah. The moon was pink today, so no stream.
Now you got invited to do commentaries. So.
Oh yeah, we'll go with that one.
I mean, not only am I stealing content from different places, I'm also stealing commentators. We found Cape in here as well.
Yeah, Cape. Did we check Bumper?
No.
Maybe.
Nobody have done Bumper or Grey Village. Not from what I can remember, at least.
Yeah. Maybe they're out here with... Well, it would only be in Lana who was able to do Graveyard Ledge, but... I mean, not too much difference between these runners right now. Like, Lana's getting a bit of a head start in Swamp, but Tenit has done Eastern.
It's not too big of a difference between them. So the race still. Well, the big difference I would say is the whole Ice Palace incident for Tenit.
Yeah, that's very true. Of course, yeah, because Tenit still needs to go back to Ice Palace. And the Castle Tower key.
I thought. Well, okay. I thought Tenit for a second would go to Ice Palace, but we're not doing Ice Palace.
Yeah, we'll probably just do Swamp and then go into Ice Palace afterward. Get it done and out of the way. Especially, I think we're both on Gold Sword now, so feeling pretty safe.
So we haven't found shit in here. More than cake. I'm just gonna be honest here. We haven't found anything so far. Thank God I'm allowed to swear on this channel on Restreams.
Yeah, it's weird being on comms and being able to swear.
Yeah. I always tell people that do commentary for me, like, you can swear how much you want. And when I do it myself, I think it was like a race a few days ago, when I almost apologized for swearing. I was like, what the fuck is my channel? Why am I apologizing?
You mean your channel's not family friendly?
No, not really.
All the goat memes.
That's been a while. Where's the progression? In TR?
Yeah, it might be at this point. We haven't really found anything here in Swamp. Pedestal?
Yeah, oh yeah, the pedestal is still in play. Well, not by logic, because we're missing a small key, but who cares about logic anyways.
Exactly.
So Tenit didn't pick up the key under pot here, so I think that means that Tenit will skip left side.
No. I skipped the key under the pot as well. You don't need it.
Yeah, but is that not like low-ish? To skip it?
No.
Huh, I thought it was lower. Oh, because you dive down and blah blah. And you get a key there. Okay. Well, we got a small key. Is it pod?
Pod. Well, that's pod
6.
Yeah.
But that's not progression, though.
No, it's not. So Swamp was a bit of a dud here.
So it has to be TR, I think. That has like a flute or something that opens up the Desert Palace.
Well, have we got the 5-6? That's the other question.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't got a map check yet, so.
Is Lana just gonna blind check the bomb house?
Maybe.
Well, she could also be going up to the pyramid again and checking the front too of Aga Tower.
It's what? Just talk to it, dude, please. Give us information.
I think she is gonna go to the two. Oh no, never mind. Where's she going? Oh, she's going for Eastern. Okay.
Yeah, we're not getting any info here. That's unfortunate for us. Is Lana gonna just check the first chest, like the big key chest in pod?
Possibly. I mean, I thought she checked it, but maybe not because.
No, she only had like 4 the first time.
Okay, because there was 2 keys in there, so she must have gone in with 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah.
What is this song? It sounds like Crash Bandicoot.
I think it's Diddy Kong Racing or something like that.
Oh, okay. Wasn't that far off.
No, same thing, basically.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot, Diddy Kong. Basically the same character. So that means at least one of the 5-6 crystals is either Pod, Maya, or Turtle Rock. If that's really helpful info at all. And
we're looking for Mire big, Pod big, GT Big, Castle Tower Small Key, one of them, because we know where one of the other ones are. Like 2 TR Smalls. Well, Donna only needs one more, to be honest.
Yeah.
So wait a second. Castle Tower Small, GT Big, Pod Big, Mire Big, and
Turtle Rock Small.
Turtle Rock Small, and then away into Mire and Desert.
Yeah. So flute.
So like,
Basically.
so 6-7 items.
Yeah.
Left for go mode.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty fast for a 80 keys. But like I said, so far this seed's been follow the progression. Now it's like pick a silly play and do it. And hope it
Oh yeah,
pays out.
we still have Bumper Cave now. We have Bumper Cave and Grey Village. It
Yeah.
might just be there. But
Exactly.
we'll check that even.
Yeah. Like we've got the first 2 checks in Castle Tower. Trying to think what else we got. Otherwise it's Turtle Rock really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised Lana never went for TR when she was up there.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, I understand why, but also, I don't understand why.
Yeah, like I said, like you've got other things. Like why go Turtle Rock now when you can maybe get another small key? Because you know you're not looking for Ice Rod, Fire Rod. Maybe if you're still missing a couple, like a Fire Rod or something, you might have gone in there, or maybe even the Ice Rod. But then when you're so close, you know you've got all the items. You're just looking for a couple of keys.
Yeah, I shouldn't say anything. I shouldn't say anything. There's a reason why I'm 3 and 3, but somehow managed to get the brackets. But that's a different story. This mode, 80 keys haven't directly been my best mode in the tournament. So.
I mean, that's what makes Rando fun to watch. It's different people making different decisions.
Yeah. Okay, now we're doing Ice Palace for our one thing. The Hera Small that will lead to a mushroom, which hopefully Tenit will never go. Because she's already done Hera, so.
Yeah, she needs to save a little bit of time, so she can make a few skips here and there. She kind of needs to do that.
Yeah, because you gotta have to be like behind here, right? Because you died on coaster.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, we're going in for that
One
big
chest.
key chest. I think Tenit checked this one earlier, right?
Yeah, I think she had 5 keys when she went in. I mean, the nice thing about the Ice Palace, like, yes, you took the death, but at least you can just kind of rush through this because everything's open.
Now the question is, where do you go now?
Yeah, I mean, the value now is Turtle Rock.
I know where Lana's going, I think. He's gonna throw in that green pen and probably run over and check Castle Tower.
You can Castle Tower, Catfish, and Graveyard Ledge as well. And Bumper, she might just...
Yeah, do a full loop.
Exactly, might do a bit of cleanup. Although I generally can't speak. I forgot how to speak my own language. I generally don't like running out of pod like this.
Not me either, but
Yeah.
I've seen more and more people do it the last few days.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's why, but I'm not gonna question it.
Mm. I mean, it makes a little more sense seeing as she had the green pendant to hand in as well. But still, I think I would just hand in the green pendant and probably go to Turtle Rock. But I'm more of a clown of a player, so...
Yeah, but you somehow clown yourself to winning the actual tournament.
Yeah, sometimes you need to pull these crazy plays out.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Do we find another TR small? Because if you get another TR small, you go with DR, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. With no question at this point. Back to the future.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't this Back to the Future? Oh, and Tenit gets her revenge on stupid Colts too. Maybe it's time. Maybe this is time we should all watch the. Oh, there's TR Small.
There it is. Okay, now that's
one hell of a location for TR Small.
Yeah.
So the fourth one is just gonna be in TR, right?
Most likely. So it might not necessarily be a bad thing if Tenit decides to go straight for Turtle Rock right now. Although she will be risking having the fourth key in there. And I definitely wouldn't blame her. Like, with her information, that's absolutely the right play, in my opinion, for her to go to Turtle Rock. Then we get to speak.
Quit here, right, from Lana. You
Sorry?
You just ignore Grey Village here, right?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
straight TR.
Oh no, I think she's going back.
She just don't want to watch Catfish.
Yeah.
No, she's definitely cleaning up here.
Yeah, I mean, she's being very, very conservative. Doesn't want to skip a thing.
Tenit is... What is Tenit doing now?
She was going, it seems, to Turtle Rock. Changed her mind. Is this front of Hyrule Castle?
That would be good for Tenit, actually, because they can do stuff. They don't have the Hyrule Castle small keys.
No, yeah, so they can only check. They can't get that Turtle Rock small key. So this is actually going to be a time loss here.
Okay, do we get a TR small? Nope. Oh wait,
that's where the okay.
Oh,
forgot about that one. Yes, okay, so makes sense.
Well, that's actually good for Tenit either way because now they have at least 2 small keys for TR. Might get a third in TR.
Exactly, and that's probably what she's gonna. Because that was probably her initial thought, like go to TR and then realize the keys.
Oh, is Lana gonna do Ped here? Do shake bumper and then pull Ped?
I mean, possibly. I mean, you're right here.
Yep, this is Pedestal. Get your hype up if you love Pedestal. Blind pull even because we can't even read what's on it.
Yeah. So I mean, we could still get that book on Ped, like you accidentally said earlier.
I didn't say that on accident. I said it because I wanted to be there.
Accidentally on purpose.
Flute on Ped, book on Ped, progression on Ped, pod big. Small. Oh, it's TR small. Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
Well, if Tenit can actually get that one, to be honest.
Yeah, she's gonna have to go to Ped before Turtle Rock. That's a tough call.
That is. Lana can just full clear the whole thing.
Yeah. And that's really surprising that Turtle Rock, at least one Turtle Rock key isn't in Turtle Rock. Like, I would have absolutely fallen into that trap this seed.
But that is, like, super required pedestal in the seed.
Yeah.
No matter if there's progression lava shells or not, like, you need all 4 to beat the dungeon, like logically.
Logically, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I actually know my key logic for some dungeons.
So yeah, I mean,
like cross keys when you're playing. Oh, lava chest is not logic until you have 4 small keys, and you.
But it's not always like that anymore with the adaptive key logic.
I can't keep up with all the junksters.
That is really unfortunate for Tenit here. I mean, she's gonna have to make that ped play.
I mean, will she do it though? I don't think she will before going to TR.
Yeah, it's a very difficult call to go for pedestal.
Yeah,
Like,
it is
yeah.
TR.
It's absolutely the right shout for her. It's the wrong shout for the seed, but it's completely the right play given her information.
So, what is the next key to unlock the rest of the seed ups here? What do we
I mean,
get?
it has to be flute, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's flute.
Flute unlocks one full clearable dungeon, which is desert. But it
Yeah.
also unlocks, what is it now, 6 items in Mire?
Yep. And then my sheds and checkerboard, so that's kind of where a lot of the stuff's now sitting.
Even before it's only the book here. I mean, Tenit's unfortunately getting super freaking unlucky with these freaking dead
Death
ones.
rock.
That is the actually true enemy of this game. Like, that's the
Oh,
true
yeah.
boss. Like, not Ganon or whatever. It's their dead rocks. Man, Lana's just too good.
I mean, there was nothing at the front here, so it's actually worked out quite well that they've both skipped Turtle Rock early.
Do you know what the strat is, Obscure? You just go straight to... You don't open anything on the right side here, Firelock side or the compass chest, you just go straight to like lava chest and all that stuff, and then you, if you don't find anything, you just go back one more time.
I mean, if you're skipping all that, you even go to lava chest.
Yeah.
Imagine
100%.
skipping everything at the front to go for lava chest.
Yeah, but it's slow. You need to go through all that room with all the stupid torches, and it's gonna be flute right here. No, okay, never mind.
Okay.
I cannot call stuff. I lost my power.
Well, I mean, that's at least good news for Tenit, who's gonna probably go here with 3 keys.
But the question is, which key is it she will get later?
Yeah,
the
I'm
pet key or the castle tower small?
It's gonna have to be the ped key. I mean, she's not. You're not gonna go to Castle Tower. It's difficult enough to get there. And we still don't know what the 5-6 is. Maybe if it's a 5-6, maybe.
I'm not even surprised she never pulled pet.
Yeah. I mean, Lana was just being very, very conservative. Because like I said, after pod, I probably would have handed in Green Pendant and gone up the mountain. So she's decided to go back and do those extra checks, and it's actually paid off really, really well for her.
Here's a question me and Walter had when we did commentary a few days ago. What would you do? Would you check Big Chest or TR first, and then Mimic Cave? Or would you do the other way around?
Oh look, there's logic for the 4th Castle Tower.
What is even this logic in the seed?
Yeah, it's a required double dip Turtle Rock for the Skullward small key. I hate checking Mimic Chest.
This game has some sick jokes, not gonna lie here. Like, just go to Skullwood, like Mimic Cave for your logical 3rd key, for pedestal for your 4th TR small. Yay.
Go kill guys. That's the logic that we want.
But there's the flute.
Makes sense. It had to turn up here. So I don't think we've got anywhere else left, have we? That we haven't checked.
No, this is the absolute last location here.
Yeah.
Because we have done everything. That we can do, at least.
Yeah, I was gonna say, outside of illegal glitches.
See, if we were only allowed to do this, like, TR bridge clip, you could actually get that logical Skullwood small. Look, there's the book.
Oh, ew.
Told you it was gonna be in here. Told you.
Now we can go check what's on there. Let's go. Exactly the big key that we were looking for.
Well, that's a thing. So when you've done Trinix here, you have to check the tablet, right?
I think you have to. I think it makes more. Well, I was going to say more sense for Tenit. I mean, she's going to have to. She's going to have to. Oh no, but she's gone to Mimic Cave. She's going to have to do the mountain climb and stuff again. I was going to. She's got the Hera big, Hera small. She might go back to Hera.
To get her mushroom.
Yeah, get a mushroom, but hopefully that will lead her back into Spike Cave to get that castle tower key. She really needs to get that castle tower key.
What the hell is this song?
I was just thinking that. That's why I went quiet. Not gonna lie, I kind of like it. Completely appropriate for Trinix.
I'm just like mind blown. Multi. Oh boy.
Oh, so we're basically finding nothing in GT apart from maybe GT Big.
Yeah, because we need Pod Big and Meyer Big
Yep.
to even get into GT. And here's the fun thing though. We have checked everything else along the way.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing left. So GT Big, if we don't find GT Big before GT, we know it's in there.
Yep. I mean, it just depends if we decide to go check the tablets, which I don't think. So unless it's like Bombo's tablet.
Yeah, that's kind of isolated at this point.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for Tenit with the book location here. Unless you get something from the book up here that might
I mean, Lana's gonna get it before going into GT anyway.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what it could be that could put Tenit in a good position here, but I feel like right now it's definitely Lana's race to lose.
Yeah. I think the only real out for Tenit right now is that GT big key on Bombo's tablet. And if she rats it in.
I need to sneeze. I had to mute myself.
Lana being very, very conservative. Even going for this Skullward's big chest. Even... Oh, I thought she was going to show us some hover in there. Not today. Just a red mail.
Okay, I think... Oh. I forgot that I have to use stupid stuff. So I have to mute myself in Discord, right? When I'm gonna sneeze, but I also have to mute myself in OBS because of how this... I was gonna say, I'm back now. And then... Oh, yeah, I need to unmute myself in Discord as well. Life as a restreamer. There's so many buttons to, like, push. So nothing on Ether tablets?
Nope.
Which is not too surprising at this point.
So this is good for Tenit now, going for this Spike Cave.
I mean, it's both good and bad, because all she would get is one small TR.
Yeah, but at least that's all she needs, because now she will just, you know, go activate her flute and then head into Maya. And then do Turtle Rock before going into GT. But she's going to have to go back into Turtle Rock and clear Trinix. Which is going to be even more of a time loss for her.
So, GT Big, Pod Big, Meyer Big, where are you guys? I mean, it kind of has to be here or in Meyer.
Yeah, pretty much. It's at this point of the seed, you're just like, oh, please just give me go mode. Like, I've done enough now. Let me free. Let me just go.
Wait, Tenit has checked Sickit until now? Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, she didn't get her bottle until forever. Eastern Palace.
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot about that. So the fun part would be now that there's 2 big keys on right side desert, right?
That would be something. Yeah, because then you have to make the decision. Do you?
Oh, there's
Maya.
Maya.
Yeah. I mean, it could. I mean, the way Lana's been playing, she'll probably clear Maya, but it could come to a point. It's just like, do you skip Maya and just go for the GT big key and GT?
Well, you can't, because we still need pod big.
Yeah, but I'm saying if we find pod big
oh,
here.
Oh yeah, you meant like that. Yeah.
I mean, even if it is in my...
Will Tenit blindfold Ped? Nope, we'll read it,
no.
And you're not gonna be happy. Small key of terrapins.
Yeah. I mean, whenever you see something on Ped, you want to laugh, but you want to cry at the same time. It's very much a mixed emotion situation.
If I was Tenit and it was me playing the seed, I would be crying because I could have had that the first time going to PR. So I would be crying. But that's because I like crying.
I mean, it wouldn't be an obscure Nilsson stream if...
Yeah. That is true. It definitely wouldn't be the first time.
Bring back the marathon.
Next year.
I want to play some more meme games.
So where's Silver stuff? You have like checked everything to see. Small key to GT. We have all the GT smalls.
Okay, well.
Actually, we have all the small keys in the game.
Yeah, we do.
No, there's 1 small key to Ice missing. And 1 to... Well, yeah. And 1 to Meyer. Alex remembers key stuff. Learn how to count with Alex. On Nissan TV.
I mean, isn't your YouTube channel like an education thing?
Not really. That's where I upload shorts saying that it's like having sex with Rod Stewart on a Friday evening. Which is like the most random thing ever.
Yeah, I want to say out of context, but I think even in context, it's like, what? That's a little unfortunate there, running out of magic.
Alright, do we find GT big in here, or do we find... Well, we kind of have to find pod big here. Unless I missed somewhere that we haven't, you know, some location. I think we've checked everything, right?
I think so, yeah. I mean, when you find pod big in here, do you hit the gas? I mean, Lana's very, very conservative. Even going for this cutscene chest when we're probably only finding the big key to pod.
I mean, based on her execution and how she's like moving, I would say she's like look at the time run mode, 127, and we only have Meyer to beat and finally pod big and G to big, and we know pod big key is gonna be in here, so she will be probably finished around like 143-ish, 45, something like that.
Okay. Here's the question. When Lana finds the pod big in here, will she open the pod big chest to try and find GT big?
No.
Even the way she's played, like very, very conservative.
Nah, there's no way. Like somewhere you have to skip something, right? And that's exactly what you need.
Yeah, we skipped Bombo's tablet.
Oh yeah, right. Right. Totally forgot about that thing. Wait, both of them checked Lumberjack, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they checked that straight away.
Yeah, I was like, did I? Am I like seed bleeding? A thing about Magnet and Tristania's race, which I could very well be doing, but is it gonna be on Bitty? Looks like we have a big key to pod on Victorious.
Yeah, or in the bridge chest here.
Bridge chest doesn't exist. Just skip it.
Okay. Okay.
Ah, come on.
Well, we know who's losing this race.
Man.
Well, let's just be thankful it's not you playing this one, Nelson.
Yeah. Let's just say I'm very grateful. It looks like Lana did not get the spooky action. To be fair, I don't even know how to set it up, so... I need to learn stuff. I'm a pleb.
Well, that's a little unfortunate, Tenit. I mean, this is the right way to do it with keys, but if she accidentally brain farted and went to the bridge chest, she could have picked up that pod key and hit the gas and got out.
Yeah, but... would that save her, though?
Might not save her, but I'm just trying to think of outs for her. Because right now, she really needs to save some time.
Okay, Lana, calm down. You have butter. So you don't need to use your arrows. Okay. GTB?
No.
We still don't know. We still don't know if we have 5-6 crystals.
Well, yeah. I mean, once we've done pod, we're guaranteed to have the 5-6 somewhere.
Yeah, but will you do it?
Oh no, not at that point.
Did we have? I couldn't really tell by her when she menu to the food.
To be honest, I wasn't watching. I mean, it's quite funny that neither of them have done a map check this whole game.
Who even needs to do map checks in AD keys, right?
True.
It's not like that I've ever heard anybody in Rando. Who even needs a map? What's a map? Obscure.
I don't know. I usually use it in my bathroom.
For some reason, I can picture myself you standing there in your bathroom with like a map and being like, where is my shampoo? With much paper.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what I'm doing with maps and shampoo and in the bathroom. So, you know what? Let's leave that conversation there.
This commentary has been something else.
Yeah, it's gone a little bit astray from time to time.
I mean, that's what commentary needs to be, right?
Yep.
Tenit get their pod big key, so they need to clear pod. They need to clear TR, they will clear Meyer, and then it's GT as well. They're not that behind, but they're behind.
Yeah. I mean, what could be big for Tenit, and I don't know, if Lana does skip pod big and GT big key is in the pod big chest and Tenit does it.
That'd be huge.
That could be huge, and then we really got a race. So, you know, there's still a few outs for Tenit right now.
I mean, based on how Lana's routed is, it looks like she will just... Yeah, you know, that pod big chest doesn't exist. This is just head straight to TR. And not TR, GT. Never, TR, GT, same thing, right?
Basically the same guy.
And now we have GTB right here.
Nope.
I mean, Compass is called Wood, GT Big, same thing.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, you could try putting it in the door.
A locked door?
Impossible.
Hey, we're last locating if it's in Pod Fictions. Oh, look at that, we have 5-6. Big surprise, we've done every crystal dungeon.
Yep, guaranteed now. I was trying to check the VOD to see when Lana paused menu, but it's literally stopping just before the menu. So I haven't been able to check.
I mean, I could rewind right here on Restream, but
Yeah, live replays.
oh man, that should be the next thing I implement during like Restream. Like, this is the replay highlights.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at, imagine that, like highlights of all the races, be like, this is the highlight. Highlight replay.
I mean, that's next gen stuff. I mean, that's what they do in like all these big, you know, esport tournaments.
Then you like
live replays.
You have like expert teams, like, I don't know, you have like Airy or something like that. This person dashed wrong.
I mean, imagine having professional esports commentators and all that stuff, rather than just like one clown setting up a restream.
Don't give me ideas here, Obscure. Don't give me ideas.
Do you know what? If you could implement a replay system, like to like replay like a really close boss fight, that would be amazing.
Don't give me ideas here.
Okay.
I might be stealing all the content later.
Yeah, we got to step it up.
You mean I need to step it up with the stealing? Hell.
Yep.
Alright, well, we're in GT. We have tablets.
We're still racing. We're still looking.
I think that's everything. Well, we have Pyramid.
At Pyramid Fair, yeah.
So, it's not guaranteed we get GTB here. But most likely we'll get it here.
Yeah, high probability.
I think this might be like one of the few normal songs in the Semi-Suit Pack.
Well, I don't know if this has an original game, but I know they used this song on a an SGL Kaizo thing. So it was quite an interesting, because if they play it like Crypt to the Necrodancer, like where you have to move to the beat, but on every beat the enemy moves, or like a ball and chain will move on the beat. It's actually really, really cool. Like watch.
I might have to watch that.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. It's actually a really, really cool level. I mean, even if you're not into Kaizo. Ice Battle is big. They're small.
But this is like a big fight, this one.
Yeah, Shin knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, that was a really, really cool level.
Shin Mario's here for Nissan TV. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, we could have played the guessing game that Soho started with, like where it could be, like numbers where GTB could be. But then again, it's not guaranteed to be in here.
True, I guess the guessing game would be up to like 25?
Yeah, something like that. Oh no. No.
26?
Oh no. I forgot about the shovel.
Oh yeah,
Great. Well, I mean, if you're not here and you check shovel, you can just check bombas at the same time. Well, never mind.
Oh,
Come on, check the chest below you for silver, please. Come on. Give us 3, Lana. Come on.
What was that? 138.35 go mode for Lana?
Something like that. And what game is this song from?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Were you being ironic, or do you actually want to know?
I kind of like zoned out. Like, there's been so many different songs. It's like F-Zero or something like that.
No, this is Starwing. Star Fox.
Star Fox. Okay. Yeah, well, because Lanabean's MST has been like all over the place. So my brain is like, my brain literally died in deep sound.
This is a banger of a song. Like the music in Star Fox is so good. This is the Corneria theme. I really wanted to speed run Star Fox, but there's nothing to speed run. You're just flying in a straight line.
I think aren't they doing like this score system they speed run? Like should like points thingy. I know Kelps is doing it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
I think you like the amount of points you can get in like as fast as possible or something like that.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure then. From what I've looked at before, like the speed run, it's basically you're just flying to the right the whole time, trying to minimize the amount of lag. And I was like, that's not really a fun speed run to watch. But yeah,
I would have him in my turn. Not turn. Jeez,
in your tournament.
What the fuck am I talking about? I think I've had too many restreams, right?
Yeah, I think so. Forget about Seed Bleed, we got Restream Bleed.
I mean, basically, yeah. I mean, what did I have? Like an hour between the other race and this one?
Yeah.
Also, I don't want to be that person, but we did start on time and everything was cropped perfectly, just saying, compared to certain stuff.
Yeah, certain unnamed channels.
Not throwing any shade. It's quite fun, by the way, since we had the issues earlier with magnets and had no issues with this one.
This has gone really smooth.
For a second, I thought it was like my computer that was like working out or something, but clean fight for Tenit.
Yeah. Good
Pick up
fight.
magic, Lana. Oh, but never mind. We were gonna do the castle power after this. Never mind. I forgot we still had castle power to do.
Yeah, we've got a race to win.
Come on,
no time
Lana. No, never mind.
Yeah, she's been teasing it a couple of times, but hasn't gone for it.
Wow, she didn't bomb. Wow.
Not even one bomb, 2 bombs.
She has to calm down so TJ Malmström doesn't do her for Johnny 2 bombs.
I mean, I'm more surprised that she's running around with a shield right now and hasn't gone and lost it.
Well, she wasn't happy when she got that fire shield, so...
Yeah, but she got rid of that, but now... Yeah, well, she got rid of the plastic shield.
Doesn't want mirror shield, that is true. He does not want that mirror shield. But
Yeah,
you know
at
what
the
she
cost
should
of
do?
fine servers.
She should go down and get stolen or something before she finishes the city.
Mm-hmm. I mean, do you do that when literally your tournament life is on the line?
I mean... Probably not.
I love how it goes from like Star Fox to Friends.
And then... that scream, I don't remember what the name of the band that... Man, my brain is definitely not working anymore. Wow. Good thing I don't have more restreams tonight. At least not yet.
I was going to say something that was possibly going to be quite insulting, so I'll keep shut.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
No, well, okay. If you have said the letter A, you have to say the letter B as well.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
Piece of shit. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that we had this song in Cast Ballad.
Oh yeah. Back to the Future and Link to the Past.
Kind of fitting, actually. Back to the
It is
Future,
working.
Link
Yeah.
to the Past.
Oh, could you imagine a crossover
Oh Jesus, good lord, no.
with the DeLorean?
The DeLorean just arrives in like Hyrule.
Yeah.
And it'll be like, Great Scott! I became friends with this Sarashala guy.
Instead of like the Moon Pearl or the Master Sword, you have to find the DeLorean.
Where's the DeLorean? The text and pedestal is like, you can now find your way back to future.
Oh yes. Oh, that should totally be the mirror thing on Ped.
Oh god. We shouldn't say this out loud, because somebody will create this in the future.
Exactly. Yeah. They're always listening.
Oh yeah. I changed the flying duck to a DeLorean. Hell yeah. Now imagine that you flew for a duck and a DeLorean arrives.
One of life's many, many problems.
Or like the hoverboard in the third movie.
Oh yeah. Instead of the boots, you get the hoverboard. Yes, we've got to make this happen. Where's Cody? We need him to put all this stuff in.
I'm just saying to anybody that's watching, we have not lost our sanity yet. Just pointing it out there.
I mean, Agatha is like the most boring dungeon in the game. You do it right at the end of the game.
Yep.
It's like you need to fill in the time somehow. Because there's nothing that really goes on here. It's pure execution.
I can fill out the time here by saying...
Go and do some plugs.
Go follow the runners, Lanabean and Tenit. One hell of a race between the two. And also follow Obscure that joined me when it was like an hour left until this race was gonna get restreamed. Because it was like, will I be able to pull off a restream with an hour left before they start? And we sure did.
Heck yeah.
Nissan TV makes stuff happen. Oh, Power Rangers. Hell yeah. Is this the one with the Miley Cyrus though? With the mashup? Yep, it is.
Knowing Lana, it probably is.
Yep, it is. No, I don't want to be that person, but this one's pretty good. Like this mashup. I don't know why it works. It shouldn't work, but it does. Man, if this, like, man, I need to check Spotify if this version exists on Spotify.
Yeah, so do I now, actually. This is a banger.
You still listen to GT, of course.
Gonna get some Lana shenanigans now.
Just look how good she is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
How are you so good at doing that?
I mean, she's the only one I know that does that.
Like, it's disturbing. Like,
And she doesn't miss as well. That's the worst part of it.
fuck
She just
hell.
got this. Yeah, I can barely do sword spins. Like I'm there sweating away, and she's just like,
Get
yeah.
your GGs into the chat for Lanabean.
Yeah, GG's
Holy
Lana.
crap! What a race!
Yeah. I mean, considering Tenit got a little bit unlucky with the routing and everything. There's a few choices. I mean, it's not actually they're too far apart at all between the two runners.
I just need to see one thing if I can switch to Tenet's audio, but for some reason I don't have audio on.
Oh.
Is Tenit doesn't have audio? Or did my... Huh. Weird.
Carmen San Diego.
Well, we are joined by Lana being our today's winner. GG's Lana.
GG's Lana.
Thank you. G's to Tenit as well. It was like a darn seed.
I felt like this was a fun scene to watch. Like it was pretty straightforward for you guys. I think, kind of.
Just got a pod with one key and no bow. It's fine.
And then you just find 2 keys in pod to pod.
Right? Or was it 2? I had 2 keys in pod. That's right. Found 2 more. 5th not long after. That's right. Okay. That was nice pod though.
Yeah, I think that was kind of like the main difference because it took Tenit a little while to get there. She went for Ice Palace first. Took a death to Cold Stare. But we was like, oh yeah, Tenit's following the route. Like she's feels like she might be pulling away. And then you went to pod and just found so much good stuff. And it's like, yeah, this might have just swung back in your favor.
Yeah, just imagine finding a mirror and then whatever the heck else was in that place, I forget, but the mirror was definitely
Samaria.
Was it Samaria? Okay, and which made ice, of course, much faster. That was okay. Yeah, I think ice was definitely the choice after that one, just because it was like, well, you pretty much have everything to full clear the dungeon in darn near logic. So if it wasn't in logic, I don't even know. I think it was because we had hookshot that time, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we had one small key, so technically, logically, you needed Samaria. So, which we knew was in Palace of Darkness.
Right.
But yeah, pretty much, logically, yeah.
But that was in the back. Wasn't that 4 key locked?
Something like that. But
Yeah.
I think there were 4 keys around, though.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the game just expected you to go to the back with those 2 because I went in there with 2, left with 4, and the other 2 were in pretty bad locations.
Yeah. I mean, while we're talking on key logic, I mean, the seed actually expected you to dive into Turtle Rock with 3 keys, get your Skullwood's small key out of Mimic Cave, go back, finish Skullwood's, pull Ped for your 4th Turtle Rock key.
Yeah, I thought about going to TR the second I got that small key number 3, and I was like, you know what? These checks are relatively quick, and I can also pull Ped, so why not? Especially if there ends up being a thing in TR that I need. Turns out that it was just a waste of time getting anything more than 3, but I still don't regret the decision. Like my thought process for the entire seed was pretty much just full clear as I go along, and pretty much only start skipping stuff when you're near go mode, which was GT big key, which was stupid.
Yeah. I mean, how conservative you played definitely worked in your favor. Tenant skipped the Spike Cave early, so didn't have Castle Tower key to get the 3rd Turtle Rock key. So she ended up diving Turtle Rock with 2 keys.
And for once, there was no TR small in TR.
Yeah.
What the heck, seed?
I know. I was sorry.
I don't even think there is a sword in swamp. What kind of meme seed is this?
Well, apparently there wasn't enough memes in this one.
Right? Just go on pod with almost nothing. Just go into ice after you're done. It's fine. And of course, go ahead and skip Hammer Peg's first time around and just forget about it until you got purple chest. You're like, ah, crap.
They kind of worked out for you in the end because you got to do Skull into Thieves into getting Eastern Big, right? And then you did Swamp. So
It did, and it didn't tempt me to dip into Eastern with no bow, right? That probably would have happened if if I had that big key.
mm-hmm.
And Eastern was empty.
Yeah, there was nothing in there.
I think Meyer had half magic and the pod big. And that was it there.
Yeah. And then you had, of course, the Meyer Big in Desert, which was like the only thing, I think.
Yeah, on the torch.
Yeah.
I think it was just that on the torch, and that was pretty much it. But thankfully, the game arranged it so you could just full clear Desert, and you don't have to worry about that small key. And the small key was irrelevant anyway, because right side was just nothing. All you needed was, what, the lobby chest and boss? That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it's understandable. By the time we even got Desert access, we were so close to go mode. All we needed was, what, a big key, maybe two or three big keys, I think, at that point when we entered Desert. I think it was 3 total, including G-Team. As you get your Meyer Big from Desert, Pod Big from Meyer, and then GT has your naturally French vanilla big key.
Yeah, I mean, the seed really just did turn into follow the progression. Follow your keys, follow the progression.
It did, and a lot of the checks I did extra were kind of convenient and on the side, K45 and the swamp and things like that. I didn't really want to do Graveyard Ledge into Bumper Top that I never scouted, but the PED play kind of was like, well, if it has required something, it's fine, and it technically, logically did.
Yeah.
By the way, Lana, can we talk about your slashes and Ganon? How incredibly accurate you are with those, because that's scary.
I missed 2. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't count that as missing, Lana.
I missed 1, actually. The other one was too late, but the one was I missed. I don't know. Yeah, it's fun. I like doing that. It's dumb of me to do in the tournament race, but you know what? It's fine. I pulled up the race room just as I was entering again. I'm like, well, I don't expect to get fanfare snipe, so what the heck? Let's have some fun.
And fun you had. No, I just feel like it's impressive to watch you do it. Like, I've seen you do it before, but it's just like, when you see like this, it's just like, wow.
Well, thank you. I like doing that. I mean, even in a race situation, I don't mind playing around a little bit in the seed. And I was like, well, I'm either going to still win by like 5 or 6 minutes maybe, or lose by 10. And that was before I pulled up the race room as Ganon or Aga 1 was going down. So I was like, you know what? Even if none of us are finished, I think I'm still having some fun here. It's a fun game. Let's have some fun.
So it was a much needed win today. How does that make you feel going into the last few races?
Oh, I got one more race tomorrow. It's a must win for me. Losing 2 to Zalgoa and going 1-1 against Wombi. I know how one of the races went between Tenit and Wombi, but I don't know how the second one went if they did it yet. But I do know at minimum I would need 3 wins to move on. So if Tenit and Wombi go 1 versus each other, then that means it would be a 3-way race off. GG's Tenit.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt, but get your G's in chat as well for Tenit putting up one hell of a fight.
It is indeed, Max. It's good to hear him on comms again, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this could really turn into an exciting group then. Everyone's got everything to play for still, it sounds like.
Yeah, it depends on how tomorrow goes.
Yeah. Who are you playing tomorrow? Is it Tenit again?
It's Tenit again, yeah. I think Tenit's my last race. I lost both versus Zelga, what a surprise. Went 1-1 versus Wombi, and this is my first of 2 versus Tenit. So I've got a race tomorrow at like 10 a.m. Pacific tomorrow morning, I think. So yeah, 1 more to go. So
I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm like,
Go ahead, you could say whatever, I'm fine.
I was more like, what am I doing tomorrow?
I don't know. Depends on, I guess, a couple things. We'll see. But anyway, if Tenit takes tomorrow's cross hunt, then that will be a very interesting group. Unless Tenit went 2-0 versus Wombi, then I'm pretty sure if I win tomorrow, then it would be a race-off between Tenit and I. If Tenit split with Wombi and Tenit takes tomorrow, then it would be a 3-way race.
I'm not sure how tiebreakers quite work.
No, we'd all be 3-3, and we'd all be 1-1 against each other. Like I think, assuming Zelga took both games from Tenit and Wombi, I'd have to double check the results. I think
this was Tenet's second race. I think I looked it up before before the race started.
Oh, so to be determined. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm looking here. I don't think Tenet's raced Zelga at all yet.
Okay, so a little bit. Yeah, I guess Tenit didn't start racing anybody until the last few days. I think when Wombi and them faced off, and Tenit took that game. I think. So Tenit now is 1-1, I guess.
Yeah. So this race, like this win for you, was like super critical.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have to win out to stand a chance at getting 2 brackets. So I'm going to try my best tomorrow, and it's my favorite mode of the tournament. So I'm just going to give it my all. See what happens.
Lana enjoying like entrance? No way.
Right. I start off hating the mode, then I play it, then I play some more, and then I play some more, and you never know. You just start liking it.
I think that's the beauty with Rando in general. You start off with like hating the mode, and then like oh yeah, this is actually not that bad.
Absolutely, and then I started learning the tricks, like IPBJ and hammer yump and all that stuff, and then once you learn like hammer yump, you can start appreciating keys modes more because that pod 6 is so critical. Let's see. I wonder if Tenit is in the Discord here. I don't know.
Nah, I tried to invite them, but I haven't got a reaction from them, so I don't know if they want to come in for an interview.
Fair enough, but I know it's also late for you, so we shouldn't keep you up incredibly late. It's late for both of you. You guys are what, 11 p.m. plus currently?
Yeah, Lana, it's Saturday. It's fine. I don't have anything to do tomorrow. So.
I mean, you guys are in bed by like 9, 10 p.m. What are you talking about? It's not like it's not like you're degenerates. What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, Lana.
It's not like you can get 1 or 2 a.m. races between you two on ladder. It's not. No, never.
It might not be like me looking at the tournament schedule, just see what can I bring out. Can I find something else? Like, nah, wouldn't be me. I wouldn't do something stupid like that.
Nah, never. You're perfect. It's fine.
Okay, well, Lana, I don't think we are gonna get Tenit in for an interview. So, do you have any final words before we send the people over to somebody else?
Just a huge thank you to both of you, Nissan, for putting this on, and of course commentating, and last minute, of course, and Obscure. Always a pleasure to have you around, let alone doing commentary on one of my races. So, thank you both. You're both amazing. I love you both.
Now you're gonna make us blush over here.
Yeah, already blushing.
Well, thank you so much.
You deserve all the love. You guys are amazing.
Thank you so much, Lana, for the restream here, and then you did the tournament. Well, you did the commentary. Man, my brain is all over the place. Well, the race earlier, so thank you so much for today. Obscure, thank you so much for joining me on commentary.
Yeah, we've got to do it again soon. It was fun.
This was almost too fun. Do you have any final words yourself before I send you guys over to home record?
No. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good evening. Rest of your Saturday, rest of your weekend.
And with that, I'm closing out the stream. I just want to say thank you to everybody watching. And who knows, maybe I'll go live tomorrow with another, I don't know, restream. Who knows? It's a wild season. Thank you so much for the support. I'm sending you guys over to Homewreckers. Stay awesome. Have a good Saturday, time zones and all that. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.